Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Vas here, and welcome to a PvP Windwalker guide in the War Within, and I'm going to show you how to pretty much destroy BGs, arenas, and even rated Battlegrounds, so not a single person lives. And trust me on this, it's not going to be like your other BS in-depth video, where it's like going into all the little bits of information on how to get better. It's not going to be like that. This is going to show you how to do your fucking damage, how to sustain yourself, and how to win the game. That's all you need to know, okay? Maybe down the line I'll do another in-depth video, but for the time being, it's going to be like that, straight to the point. Now, this is my first video on this channel, so I would really appreciate if you drop me a like, a comment, and even subscribe. Let's get into the video. All right, so here we are at the PvP training dummy, just so I can show you guys the entire burst rotation, and you guys are going to just get the hang of it very, very quickly. It's going to be very easy. Also, Blizzard, please stop these guys from hitting each other, man. It's so fucking annoying. All they do is they hit each other. This is the talent. All I'm going to do is I'm going to click share, gonna grab it, copy to clipboard, put it in the description. You guys can come over here, click on this import button, paste it in here, type in whatever you want, and then you can get my entire talent tree. I am not gonna be going into it. As for the hero talents, Celestial Conduit is what I'll be using. I do not use Flurry Strikes. I really don't like it. I've tried them both. This one has some good burst. It's channeled burst. It's not like Serenity from all the previous expansions. It's honestly just Celestial Conduit. It just has a channel burst, but it's very good if you actually use it correctly in the right instances. As for PvP talents, I use the Turbo Fist, I use Expel Harm, which is a reverse, and I use Grapple Weapon to disarm, but obviously you can use Rising Dragon Sweep to knock up your enemies while you're using Whirling Dragon Punch, as well as Absolute Serenity, so you can be immune to incap, disorient snares, and root effects while you're using the button. Now, as for the little burst rotation, I've gone ahead and installed an add-on for you guys so you guys can see what I'm using by following along here. As you can see the buttons I'm using. So it's very, very easy. Now, while I'm bursting, it's very hard for me to follow along with what I'm doing. So if you want to pause the video or slow it down or even just like watch through what I'm doing, go ahead. But I'm going to also send you guys over a macro, which is a pop macro that I made. This pop macro has Storm, Earth, and Fire. It has Xuen, and it has my Gladiator trinket, my Aspirant trinket at the moment, which is a non-use as well, all in one button, so I can pop all my big cooldowns at the same time. Okay, now that we're ready, what I'll be doing is I'll be going into this dummy right here, rest in peace to him, and I will show you guys what we're capable of. Just follow along. You get the leg sweep in there, you throw out your damage here, throw in the little Celestial Conduit, like that. Back and forth, like that. The Fist of Fury here, which doesn't do as much damage as it did last expansion. Whirling Dragon Punch to end it, and obviously a Touch of Death. Now that is the entire burst rotation that I do, personally, on a training dummy, as well as someone in arena. That's usually how I go about it. I do combo between 1, 2, and 3, which is my Tiger Palm, my Blackout Kick, and my Rising Dragon, my Rising Sun Kick. But obviously I do throw in the Fist of Fury into there as well as my Storm, Earth, and Fires. But you've got the Whirling Dragon Punch, and you've got to use Strike of the Wind Lord for the burst as well, because obviously it gives you the crit. Always throw in the leg sweep, okay? Like you gotta burst someone in a stun. It's the best thing to do. You know, you can obviously burst without stunning, but it's better to, you know, throw the stun. The stun's only a 50-second cooldown, so you might as well use it and then do it on your next rotation as well, okay? Now, some good tips I could give, honestly, is when you're getting bursted and you feel like your healer cannot sustain you enough, just use Karma. Also, you do have Fortifying Brew, which is another defensive of yours. You could also Ring of Peace people. You can incap people. You do have the ability to Transcendence back and forth, so you can honestly just keep the people out of it. You've got Whirling Dragon Punch. You have a slow as well, which you can slow and as well as root people in place. You have leg sweep. You've got a lot of things to get out of combat, okay? So if you're ever feeling like you cannot survive, trust me, the Monk has some of the most amazing survivability factor that most characters don't have in this game, okay? I play Fury Warrior as well, and trust me, Fury Warrior doesn't have that much for it when it comes to survivability, okay? So you've got a lot, as well as a Diffuse Magic, which I'm talented into at the moment. All right, so we've got someone in front of me, a contender called Erected, and what we're going to be doing is just the entire full burst rotation on him. He's full PvP geared, as well as I am, and what I'm going to be doing is just bursting into him. So this is what you do, okay? You walk up to your target, you throw in the leg sweep, you press your pop button, you Tiger Palm one of those, you throw out this, and then you obviously Serenity into it, as well as one of those, and then you can pretty much one-shot someone in that window. You can do it a lot quicker. You can leg sweep an instant Celestial Conduit in that window if you want to, but I would recommend, obviously, before going into the fight, you don't want to just burst someone straight away. You go into the fight with Tiger Palm, Blackout Kick, Rising Sun Kick. You know, just get the little combos going, because obviously Monk is all about getting the combos. You get the combos going, get some buttons in before you leg sweep Celestial Conduit with obviously your pop macro. And obviously from that point, you'll be doing a lot of damage. All right, let's get into this arena. Arcane Mage, Ret Paladin. Let's give it a go. Both of us are full PvP geared. They're probably full PvP geared. We're only playing skirmishes because rated arenas are not out yet until next week. So let's give it a go. Put down your Transcendence obviously here so you can run back whenever you feel like it. And let's find a target. It's probably going to have to be the Paladin at the start. He is backpedaling over there. I'm just going to go in. You know what? One of those. Pop in my pop macro. Throwing in my Celestial Conduit off the burst. It's fine. Still goes off. We got the bubble out. He's not even okay, this guy is okay, this guy's getting kicked on arcane. I mean it's done. It's electrocute. It's kill him. There's a lot of bursts coming out from both our classes, but yes, as you can see, that was the burst window. Now I'm just gonna end off this video with saying thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you learned something. If you do have any questions, please put them down in the comments down below, because I will be answering any questions that you have, obviously, and go a bit more in depth in things. If you want a more in-depth guide, let me know as well, and I'll do that. Be sure to subscribe, leave a like on the video, leave a comment, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Thank you so much. It's my first ever video. I love you all. Have a great day.